Talking about IME number. IME number in a mobile phone is very important. Like this phone now. This phone has what? Its own IME number. This is a phone on its own. It has its own IME number. This one as well have its own IME number. So IME is very important, which is what? International Mobile Equipment Identification. That is the code that is assigned. It's a 15-digit code that has been assigned to every phone. So every phone has its own word IME. You don't need to make mistake while buying a phone. That is the first thing you must check while buying a new phone or a fairly used phone. So you confirm whether the IME is available. Because when you buy a phone that the IME has been corrupted, that is why you'll be having network. You might take it to some engineer, they will tell you it's a panel problem, is this one, is this. Some of those things, you first of all confirm it. So anytime you have a phone that is giving you issue, first confirm the IME number. How do you get it? Dial star hash 06 hash. So when you dial the number, a 15-digit number will appear on your phone screen. That is the IME. And for those that are living in Nigeria, the IME must start with what? 35. If it start with 35, that is an Android phone that can give you a strong network within the Nigerian network band. So these are some of the teachings I'll be handling on my YouTube page, on my Facebook page, on my TikTok page, because it's here to enlighten us to know the right thing to do. When you have the right information, you will not make much mistake. There might be mistakes, but the mistakes will be reduced. So for those that need to buy a phone, you must always confirm your what? IME number. Very important. Whether it's an Oppo phone, whether it's what? A Techno phone, whether it's an Infinix phone, first thing you must check is what? The IME of the phone, so that you not lose your money, so that you not go and buy phone that are corrupted. Then that time now, when you now put your SIM card, you see that the network will not be showing. Sometimes some of them that have, maybe that some of the phones that are able to draw a little network, especially when the phone will go off completely, when the network band IME completely are corrupt. So these are things you must check. So you follow me on my YouTube page, subscribe on my YouTube page, so that I'll bring in more updates about phone gadgets. We are here to learn skills. You will not follow me and make mistakes, because I'm here to explain all about phone, everything about phones and computers. You learn from me, I also learn from you. Phone is very good, because most of the things we do in this current time, we require phones. Most of the activity we carry out, businesses require phones. And when you don't have a good phone, that will be disturbing you, give you challenges. It will be very hard for your business to run smoothly. You need to browse, you need to send data. Some people are making money trading on their phones. Some people are trading crypto, some people are trading forex, some people are trading stocks. So many people are doing one business or the other from the comfort of their home. Phone is very important, and if you buy a phone that is not good enough, that will not serve the purpose why you bought it, because one thing you must do is that before buying a phone, you need to consider, why am I buying this phone for? What is this phone? What is the usefulness of the phone to me? Now, if I'm spending a huge amount of money, maybe you're residing in the UK, you are residing in America, you are residing in Nigeria, or any part of Africa, the same serial number is applicable to all of them by the code. But each of the country have its own words, IME number. That code to dial and get the serial number is the same thing generally. That is the language of the phone. What you need to do is to dial what? Star hash 06 hash. As you dial it, you see a number that pops up on your dialing pad. That is the IME number. That is what indicates the IME of the phone. And when your phone has a good IME, especially for those in Nigeria, your IME must start with 35. That will give you a strong network But if you buy a phone that has in Nigeria, an Android, every Android phone that is in Nigeria is supposed to start with 3.5. But we'll find out that some of them are starting with 0.1. Some of them are starting with 8. Some of them are starting with 2. It's not compatible to Nigerian network band. All phones that are supposed to be compatible to Nigerian network band must start with what? 3.5. And if you start with 3.5, it will be able to attract stronger network. Like this phone now. This Itel phone. So this one is an original phone. It starts with 3.5. So for it to draw network, it's very strong to draw network. Like what I observe is that most Techno phones have serial number that start with 3.5. Most Techno phones start with 3.5. Itel original start with 3.5. Some of these brands start with 3.5. They are very good for network. So anytime you are buying a new phone or a fairly used phone, dial the code on the phone. If it's starting with what? 3.5. That is the IME. What you dial is what? Star hash 06 hash. Star hash 06 hash. That is the right code to dial for you to check your IME on your phone. IME is very important in phone. So I'll be updating you with all about IME because I'll need to break it down. All the number, the serial number, all the codes on that IME number, 15 digits. I'll be explaining it further in my subsequent video. Please subscribe so that you can have updates about your phones, what you need to do to buy phone, because here I'm here to teach you skills on computer and mobile phones. I will explain all these things so that you not make mistakes. There are some things that engineer can help you to do, and there are so many things that you can do from the comfort of your home. So you making a mistake, so that we'll see that somebody will not come and scam you to give you a bad phone. If you are well informed, if you have the right information at the tip of your fingers, you will not make mistakes. So while buying a phone, there are so many things you need to consider. I've said it before. Check what is the purpose of you buying that phone. Why do you need that phone for? What is the work the phone will do for you? Are you using it just to browse online? Are you using the phone just to browse online? Are you using it for graphics? Are you using it for graphics? Are you using it for editing? Are you using it for film shooting? Are you using it for comedy? Are you using it for brightness? For the brightness of the camera? What is the purpose? So the purpose will now determine the type of phone you need. But getting a good phone like this, getting a very good phone like this, you must be able to understand IME, International Mobile Equipment Identification. It's just like as we are in Nigeria, or you are in USA, you are in UK, there's always a number attached to identify every person living in the UK. There's a number attached to every person living in what? In Nigeria. There's a number attached to everybody living in US. So when you are making a move within the American space, within the UK space, they'll be able to know that so person Johnson has moved from one location to another. If you are living in America, maybe you are moving from Texas to Washington, they will be able to know that somebody has moved because of what? Identification. They have identified to be a citizen. That is why you see that in America, once a citizen of America is moving, is in stress, the country can easily make contacts and reach out to them. So that is what you have in IME. IME identifies your phone. That is why they call it what? International Mobile Equipment Identification. The code I said is to check it is what? Star hash 06 hash. It's a general code for every phone, whether Techno, whether Infinix. Like this one is an i2 phone, this one is also an itel phone, this one is a Redmi phone as well. So any phone you are using at all, the IME is the same code that you can use. For those living in Nigeria, your IME number must start with 3.5. For those living in America, Your IME must as well start with 01. That is America. Though living in Germany, your IME must be different from those in Nigeria, because each of the country have their network band. And if your phone, sometimes the IME of this one might be maybe, for instance, 01. A phone that is 01 supposed to be working in America, not in Nigeria. An Android phone that is 01 supposed to be shipped into American network base, so that it can be able to draw network. But when you see an Android phone that is on 01 brought into a country like Nigeria, it means that that phone has been shipped into a wrong network band. So what it will affect the phone is that sometimes if the phone is new, the phone will be generating good network. If the phone is very new, it will be generating good network. But the more the phone gets older, the network will be reducing. Before you know, your phone can just switch off network. There are some places you can go, your network will go off, because the IME number is not in accordance with Nigerian network band, which is every Nigerian Android phone that should give you a strong network supposed to start with 35. I say it again, the network should start with what? 35. Some people might start with 8. That network, that phone is not supposed to be in our country, Nigeria here. If you start with 3, 5, it gives you a strong network. But when it gives you 0, 1, that is why you go to some places, your network will go off. You'll be looking for network. Some people go and climb on the hill, begin to put their phone on the hill, try to see where they can hang their phone to get network. So I will say, oh, I need to send a data graphic information to my business partner. But you search for network, you can't see network. It's a result, or could be a result of your phone. So when you avoid all these mistakes, you'll be able to overcome the challenges of having issue with your network. IME is very important when you are buying a phone. Please follow me for more updates on my YouTube channels, on my Facebook channel, and also on my TikTok channel, because I'm here to enlighten you, give you ideas on what you can do concerning phones and gadgets. Anything phones and computers, that is what I do. So I'll be able to give you more information that will guide you, so that you don't have issue with your phones and your computers. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for the time. What you can do for me, just kindly follow my page on YouTube. Please click on the subscribe button, so that more information about phones, what you can use phones to do. There are so many businesses as well you can use phones to do, which I will be bringing to you in a subsequent time. But for now, we are trying to teach you what phone you need to buy, so that you not make mistake, you not waste money buying a phone that will disturb you in a very short time. Thank you very much. I really appreciate every one of you for being with me. Thank you, and have a nice time.